or day or nap is going well. Mine definitely is. I have not posted in a second. It has been a very busy week. My parents are listening to TV in the background, so if any background noise in lo-fi videos really bothers you, not the video for you. But if it is the video for you and you like lo-fi, casual, you know, bad ASMR videos, then this is for you, and you should definitely like the video and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. But I thought I would just do a little bit of like a I used to do these all the time. All the time. But I've been more in the mood, to do different types of videos, but recently I've been wanting to go back to my roots a little bit. My hair is drying, just got out of the shower. So we're just gonna ignore that. But yeah, so we're just gonna do a little bit of a casual video. Well, I give you guys some updates and just general things that are going on because I love to talk. I tap on some things that will hopefully get you to sleep. So the last couple of days have been very crazy. So Thursday to Friday, I usually sleep over at my boyfriend's house, but that was not possible this week. Don't mind me, I'm just getting out some things to tap. Because his mom flew in. She does not live in the country. And his brother was home because it is his birthday, and he's also graduating college. He is a year older than me, and I am taking 5 years to graduate because I am a STEM major. So he graduated 2 years earlier than me, but couldn't sleep over. Obviously, his brother's home, his mom's home. So Friday, it was just clean my whole room. But then Saturday, I went to go meet his mom for the first time. We've talked over the phone, but you know, never seen her in person because she doesn't live here. So I had to get up really early because we were going to a farmer's market, and for those of you who know, farmer's markets are super early for the most part. So I had to be at his house by like 8:30, and he lives about 30 minutes away from me, so I had to get up really early. I was up late the night before for it's my fault, it's my reasons, you know. And so met her, we went to the farmer's market, I gave him his birthday gift. I'm just tapping on things I had in my purse. You'll understand why I had these later when I get to it. So we went to a farmer's market, I gave him his gifts. I bought some blackberries for all of us to share, had a bunch of strawberry samples. And then I got 2 nectarines from that mom because she really likes fresh fruit. So we did that, and then we went to a thrift market. With me and his mom, his our friends who are vendors there. And of course she gave his mom and me a bunch of stuff. It was very sweet. Sephora Studios, shouting them out. Their stuff is super cute. I buy it on my own too. And so yeah, so that's what we did. And then I don't think I bought anything. His mom was looking for some clothes. Didn't see anything we loved, so we went home. I did find a pair of overall, like it's an overall skirt, but they were $70 because they were vintage. But you know, it's just not worth it. So we did that, and then we went to Jamba Juice. And we went to Barnes & Noble's. His mom bought me a book, which we were not expecting. And this is going to seem very weird to some people, but this is Charles Darwin, The Origin of Species. I am very into biology. Let's see which page I am. It's very dense. I got to page 26 so far. It is very, very dense. So it takes me a long time to get through each page. I've been reading it for about 2 days. And I like write in the book, you know, like make sure I understand. But this is his original, you know, theory of natural selection. I find his second theory to be more interesting, personally, about female choice and evolution of beauty, which is another book I'm gonna try and read. But and I found a bunch of other books like The Evolution of Beauty, Last Days of the Dinosaurs, which are really interesting. A couple like STEM related books, which I do read on my own time, believe it or not. I'm reading this today. So, got that. And then I had to go home, unfortunately, because I had to work. I only work 1 night a week right now, so I'm kind of gonna get laid off my other job. So I have to go no matter what. But he had a birthday dinner, so stay home. But I had so much fun officially meeting her. She gave me some rings from Romania. It was very sweet. But yeah, so that is what I did Saturday. Then I worked. I worked late. I closed. Closed the restaurant. Well, I didn't close the restaurant, but I worked the closing shift. That makes sense to my restaurant people out there. So I did that and I got home a little bit late. But then the next morning, he came to celebrate his birthday with me, and we went bird watching at 3 different places. One that was by the water, one that was like a park, and the other one that was like a hummingbird forest because he really likes hummingbirds. So, which reminds me actually, because I have a hummingbird bug I wanted to show you guys. So for our anniversary, I bought us matching mugs. Mine says Anna's hummingbird, which is a type of hummingbird species, and his is Alan's. And I thought it was kind of like a his and her type of thing. And they're so cute. And when we went bird watching, actually, we saw the Alan's hummingbird, not the Anna's though. So we did that. He bought a nice birding camera like last week. We got it secondhand. Everything that I get for the most part is secondhand, except for this book. But every other book I've bought in the last month has been secondhand. This mug was secondhand. So this purse I have secondhand saves you so much money. And also better for the environment, but mostly it saves so much money. I got him 3 things for his birthday. I got this book, this nature book, super cute, and it had an inscription on it from 1998. So it's like an old vintage nature book, super beautiful. I got a leather binder, a very professional looking leather binder because he wants to be a professor. And I got that, and then I got a magazine about the creation of Star Wars because he's kind of been into Star Wars. He's kind of been into Star Wars recently. And all of that, my coupon from like donating to the thrift store was like $10. And then I drew a picture. And it's just like I can get him so much more for so much less. You know? So yeah. But yeah, so he came over, we spent all day hiking. I think I walked probably 15,000 steps, like, and that was it counting in my purse, like my hiking bag I have, not like in like my pocket where it like counts better. But we saw a bunch of new birds, crossed a bunch of birds off our life list, saw some red-tailed hawks that were in like a mating ritual. And red-tailed hawks, if you guys don't know, are the ones that sound like bald eagles. Bald eagles sound like seagulls. Look it up. Red-tailed hawks have that like eagle sound you're used to. But we got to see a couple of those. It was very exciting. And we also got to see a couple of baby mud hens. So I was doing that all of Sunday. It was exhausting. It was very exhausting, and we were out until 10. And then the next morning, I had a class and I was presenting research to the public. Here is my actual poster that I had to present. But Tyler came to that, and I was presenting for 3 hours. You just stand by your board, like a giant poster, and ask me questions. So I was doing that for 3 hours. So my class was from 10 to 12:35, and then we had a little bit of a break, and then 3 to 6 I was presenting, and then I got home. I was exhausted. Okay, but I had to get up early this morning because my boyfriend was graduating from college. That's why I have all this random stuff in my purse, because I was at a graduation. So I had to get up at 6:30 this morning. So I had to be there seated by 8:30. I was not seated by 8:30. I was seated by 8:45. And his brother, his brother's girlfriend, his dad, his best friend, and he trusted me with the camera to take pictures, which I tried to do. And he was getting his bachelor's degree in history. So that was from 9 to 12, and then we all went out and got lunch together. And we got seafood bro, but I could not eat any of the seafood bro because I just dissected crawfish 2 weeks ago, and I was looking at it and I was naming it. I was like, I just can't eat it. It's just like I know everything. Like it's like how you can't date your best friend because you know your best friend too well. That's exactly what was happening. But I had a bunch of Cajun fries. I had one mussel, I think. Some garlic bread. So we did that. Then we went back to his house, had some cake, just talked. His brother and his girlfriend to go because they're leaving. They don't live in the States. They're leaving tomorrow. And so they had to leave a little bit early. So they left a little bit early. And then we were talking for a while. And then I wanted to go get him flowers at Trader Joe's because he was graduating. I wanted to get him some. They sell them before the event, but they were all ugly. So I went and he picked out some flowers at Trader Joe's. I went to Ross. I was looking for a hat and some sunglasses because I keep getting so sunburned while we're hiking. And then he bought them for me. He wasn't supposed to, but he did. On his graduation graduation day and birthday, I was like, I'm supposed to be paying for stuff for you, not the other way around. They bought them for me, went back. His mom gave me more gifts. And then she's coming over on Friday to meet my parents because she's only in the country for so long. And then I got here and I have a presentation to give to my class. It's the same presentation, but I'm doing slides for some reason. And I'm presenting that tomorrow. I have not practiced. I'm gonna wing it. I'm pretty good at public speaking. I enjoy it a lot. I won a couple of awards. So that's tomorrow. And then, so my class is from 11 to 4:30. Presenting to the class my research, even though I already presented to the public. And then I am going home and I'm making a very in-depth dinner. I'm making chili kana with coconut rice. Takes about an hour for me because I am not that good of a cook, to be honest with you. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Then Thursday, my geology class is taking a fieldwork trip. So I'm not going to my school. I'm going 30 minutes away to a rando beach to look at rocks. And it's going to take the entire 4 hours of our class. Just want to make that clear. So from 10 to probably close to 1, I will be at this random beach. I am not into geology. When we did our field trip or biology, I was so excited. But I'm not excited this one, okay? Because I don't care about geology. You know, I don't even think my professor, well, he does, he has a doctorate, so if anyone's gonna care about geology, it's him. He is very adamant that metamorphic rocks are like the best rocks that there are. These are my annotation pens. This one's orange. And this one's just black because it writes on books better, because like my really thin 0.38 like extra fine Pilot pens just like rip the pages and just don't write that well. But like these thick cheap pens do amazing. So but yeah, so that's my Thursday, and then I'm sleeping over at my boyfriend's house. We are going to hike. We don't know where. We're gonna go hike probably all day and go bird watching, because that's all we wanted to do recently. Literally all we wanted to do. And then we're gonna sleep over Friday. We want to go back to where we hiked the other day, but we have to drive his mom back to our house because she can't drive. She doesn't have a driver's license in this country, you know. So I don't know if we're going to be able to return, but we're hoping that we will be able to soon. Because it was really good. We found a bunch of birds, like baby mud hens and the red-tailed hawks, just a bunch of crazy stuff. So if not, we're gonna go hike somewhere near him. All we do is hike. I apologize, my family turned up the TV because they're old and they're deaf. Hopefully you guys don't mind some background noise. I tend to like it in ASMR, but that's just me. I like this one. It smells kind of good. My sister let me borrow it. I'm gonna have to use it for Thursday. And then yeah, Friday my boyfriend's mom is meeting my parents. We're going out to dinner. Saturday I'm studying with my friend at work. And then Sunday I'm studying because I have finals. My phone just gave me a warning that it's almost bad. I have finals, so that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. I have Monday and Tuesday, and honestly Wednesday and Thursday too. So that's what I'm doing. It's very exciting. It's been a very busy couple of weeks. I haven't had time to fold my laundry. It's over there. It's over there. I haven't had time to bullet journal. I haven't had time to paint. I've had time to read because I do it at night when I go to bed, but I can't read my like sciencey books because it's very hard to annotate with my little like book light. But other than that, it has been so busy, and I am really trying to keep up with the ASMR content. Really trying. But it's just getting a little bit hard with my schedule, and I have finals coming up, and I've been searching, desperately searching for a job, a second job, or a third job, even. Whoever will take me. So that's what I've been busy doing. And that's what I will continue to be busy doing. But the one thing I will say is I've been trying to spend less money. I've been trying to dive less into consumerism. It has had its ups and downs because I have a little bit of a hard time figuring out what I need versus what I want. So if it's unnecessary things that I don't need, I write it on a list. I have 3 things on my list. I have low-rise Doc Martens. I have a pair of Sorel hiking boots that I really like. And I have a silver wristwatch. I write on my list, and I'm going to wait until my graduation party this summer when I'm probably gonna have a little bit more money because I'm working and it's gonna be graduating, to buy these things, because by then maybe I don't want one, you know, or maybe it's, you know, not my interest anymore. So those are unnecessary things. Today I did buy a hat and sunglasses because I actually genuinely need those items. I mean, obviously I got a cute hat and I got like a cute pair of sunglasses, but these sunglasses are useless in the way that they look cute, but they're really dark and these are so thick I can't even freaking see anything. So I got a pair of like cheap sunglasses and a hat because I'm getting sunburned and my eye have eye condition and it's bad for my eyes. But I'm not gonna lie, I have been keeping, every time me and my boyfriend go out, like if he needs something, I'm always like keeping a little eye out for little like low rise Doc Martens, and I did go thrifting with my friend and I accidentally bought stuff. So that's my bad, guys. But I've been trying to shop less. I haven't gone online shopping at all. Me and my boyfriend haven't been shopping on our dates. In fact, I go to Barnes & Noble now to look at books, and then I look for them secondhand because I'm like, oh, maybe like in a month I might not even want to read this book. And usually I do want to read the book, but a lot of times I can find it cheaper secondhand, or I can buy it secondhand, which is kind of nice. Put this notebook to tap. So I've just been buying what I need, and I was really proud of myself the other day. I went to Daiso because one of my really good friends, one of my besties, for her research project, I did an observational study, but she did an actual experiment with plants. She had a bunch of like leftover plants and she was gonna get rid of them, and I was like, oh well, can I have a couple because my boyfriend's like trying to get into gardening. And she was like, yeah, of course. And they're like vine plants, pothos. That's what it's called, I guess. And so I just took a couple and then like put it, my bio professor put it in a bag and just like gave it to my boyfriend, which was really funny. It's always weird when your boyfriend, he does not go to the same school as me. Okay, I'm going to a community college, I'm transferring in the fall. He like graduated from a 4-year, okay, already today. So he like, they had never met before, like they do not know of each other, and he was like, here's a bag of plants, because the pots were classroom pots, so we couldn't take it with us. And I was like, you know what, like it's his graduation, his birthday, I was like, I want like you to go get some pots and like those little hanging things that like hang the pots so that you can grow them on your porch, because it'll be good shade for his birds. And if you want to put any plants that need partial shade, you can put it under the whatever, right? So I was like, let me go buy you 2 pots, and because you can't do it secondhand with some stuff, because like if you need a specific thing, it's very unlikely I'm gonna find 2 pot hangers at the thrift store. Okay, maybe pots, but the right size, questionable. So I just went the easy route, which I don't normally do. I usually go to the thrift store, okay? And I got 2 things from Daiso, 2 little pots and 2 little pot hangers. $2. And I saw these little like heart baskets that were so cute. And I really wanted to buy them, but I was like, you know what, I don't need these. If I never saw these, I would be fine. Like, I would live, you know? And that's how sometimes I think about it. Like, if I like how to discern whether something is a want or a need. I'm like, if I never saw this, I would never have wanted it. But then like a hat and sunglasses, like I was at the park and I was like, oh my god, I need a hat and sunglasses, you know? Like, it wasn't like a, oh, I see something and now the problem emerges. It was like, oh, I'm having a problem, I need to fix it with this item because this is gonna make my life easier. So that's kind of how I determine if I need to put something on my want list or I need to go get something. And a lot of times I'll be seeing colorful sambas and I don't need it, okay? I don't need them at all, but I think it's gonna like fix my life, right? That is not the case. And I do need hiking shoes, but I have a pair of like work shoes that I can hike in. I mean, they're not amazing, but they're not terrible. So I put the hiking shoes on my want list because technically they're expensive. And technically, like, I have shoes, they're just not the best. And the ones I'm looking at, I found at the thrift store. They weren't quite my size. It was very depressing. It was really depressing. So I went to look at them online and they're like $80. But they're so cute. They're Sorel hiking boots. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like multicolored. And they are so freaking cute. Okay. So but I still consider it a want because technically I can hike around in those. It's just not the best. So that's my rules that I've been giving myself, but you know, it is what it is. And I feel like my relationship with consumerism has improved, which is good. So if you guys have any tips, you know, because I'm a shopaholic, and I've been really trying to cut that out of my like habits, so let me know. But other than that, I really have to probably get to bed because I'm exhausted and I am so tired and I am very sunburned. Because today I was like in the sun directly for a very long time. Okay, something about graduations, why do they specifically choose like the day before today and the day after today? Like, the weather was like 75, like perfect. Today was 86. So why do they like, I have never been to a graduation, and have you ever heard me say these words? Okay, wow, the weather's great. That, or, oh, I'm a little chilly. Every time it's, does anyone have sunscreen? I'm thirsty as hell. They made me dump out my water before I entered the stadium. I was so peeved, bro. Why? Like, I had nice ice cold water. So happy. He was like, you can fill it for free inside. And this is the thing that pee me up, okay? He's like, dump it out before you get in. So I dump it out, but he doesn't even check. No one checks. So I could have just pretended I dumped out and then walked in there, but I didn't because I'm a wolf. I finally filled it up with the water that they had inside, and it was so nasty. I looked in it, I couldn't even see the bottom of my cup because it was like so much stuff in there. And I swear to God, it made me thirstier. I think it's a conspiracy where like they want to make you thirsty, so you'll buy a water bottle. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Now though, I have my nice, fresh, wonderful water. Super yummy, super hydrating, love it. But thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me and dealing with my parents' background noise. I really do enjoy filming ASMR, and I hope I can continue to do it in the future if you guys are still down. And let me know if you have any recommendations